all I've really played all week has been Dragon Quest XI. I've been putting some serious fucking work in on Dragon Quest XI. I'm like 55 fucking hours into the game. What?
Oh, I was just going to say, I'm going to dip from the podcast because I got to go to work. I enjoyed being on here. Have a good rest of the podcast, everybody.
Have a good day.
See you later.
Thanks for coming.
Later.
All right. Oh, good. Now your box is going to be all fucked up.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, I have been playing a lot of fucking Dragon Quest XI. I've never played a Dragon Quest game before. I believe I've like vaguely talked about it a little bit on the podcast previously. Yeah, I am fucking loving Dragon Quest XI. I don't really know why. I still don't feel like I can explain to people why I like this game so much. Because in theory, everything about it is everything I normally complain about in a game where like there's a lot of talking. It holds your hand a lot. It's for babies. Like I don't really know how to explain why I can't stop playing it. And like I'm I'm invested in it. Like I want to know what happens. Like I don't know where we're going anymore, and I want to see it. Yeah, I've been using the excuse that I'm just getting tricked by Toriyama art, which is probably still very strongly what's doing it. Everything is Goku flavored, so like I gotta be a fan of it. But I don't know. I'm having fun. Like I want to play it every day. I just sit around. I'm like, fuck it. I want to play I have to like make myself do other shit before I play it. Cause if I sit down and play it, I'm playing for at least a couple hours. Like
that's good. You're enjoying something finally, man.
I know. Weird. I feel like it's been so long since I just enjoyed a thing that in theory I shouldn't have.
Yeah, no. If I play this game, you would not enjoy this.
Oh yeah, no. I didn't like it when Domino played it.
Yeah, I know. Like watching this game, like me watching this game, like, oh, this looks kind of fun. But I was like, why are you playing this?
Yeah, I don't know what it is that's making me play this because it's it's what I have for years.
It's what you complain about all the time, man. Anything you look at.
Yep, everything, and I keep wanting to play it. Oh, that's nice.
Real nice.
Yeah, no, I think that reminds me. It's a very brief tangent. Did you see that post on Twitter where Lady Gaga has a Mega Man helmet that's sitting on top of a slime?
No.
Yeah, that's in Lady Gaga's house. She has a big plushy slime, and on top of the slime is a Mega Man helmet. And it was just like it's like blurry in the background of like some unrelated video, but people caught it and was like, Lady Gaga has a slime and a Mega Man helmet.
And that's wild. Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Do you think she like knows what it is, or like maybe someone just gave this to her?
I don't know. I think Lady Gaga
probably knows what it is.
I think Lady Gaga knows
I wouldn't
what it
be
is.
surprised. Yeah.
That was I feel like I don't remember if we talked about this or not on the podcast, but it's a thing that I think is really funny. Back when like Kanye went off on that whole thing where he was like, I like Lady Gaga's music. I like some of her songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? And like going off this whole thing because Lady Gaga got into photography. And I thought that was so funny because I was like, Kanye, how do you know what Lady Gaga knows about cameras? like genuinely, why does he just assume she doesn't know anything about cameras? Like he just assumed she doesn't know anything about photography. I was like, why? Like, I don't know if she does either, but I wouldn't just assume she doesn't.
Right, yeah, you don't know.
But he did. I thought that was really funny. That was years and years ago too. Yeah, I don't care. I haven't listened to the last like 3 Kanye albums that came out. I've been done with Kanye for years now.
Making that church music.
But yeah, that don't even fucking matter. That had nothing to do with it. I just had to bring up Lady Gaga slime Mega Man helmet. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is about Dragon Quest that is keeping me going. I don't think I have played an RPG that wasn't Mario flavored in like 12 years. Like I've maybe like played a little bit of them, but I didn't get 15 hours into any of them even. Like I barely got anywhere in an RPG that wasn't like Mario RPG or Paper Mario. Like it's been a long time. Long time. The last long JRPG I remember playing was like Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube back when I was like 14 or whatever. sent that, and then I'm like, that's like the last time I played an RPG. It's been a long fucking time.
Yeah, I've tried to avoid RPGs too most of the time. I bring up all the time. The last one I really got into was like Oblivion. Like besides, like I didn't even like get into Skyrim like that. Like I didn't have like any hours on Skyrim really. Like it just takes so long to get into like RPGs, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to invest the hours, so I just avoid them.
I don't know. I was surprised that you didn't get into Skyrim because Skyrim was so streamlined.
Yeah, I know.
It was just like the fastest version of Elder Scrolls. Like there was no time wasting in Skyrim.
And I think I was just so burnt out on Elder Scrolls and just Oblivion because I was like still playing it. Because
I feel like you could start playing Skyrim now and you could still like. I think that's a game that like holds up.
Yeah, no, probably. Yeah, I'd probably enjoy it, but I don't know. There was parts I didn't like about it, about like how like dark all the art was, and like how it just wasn't colorful and like nice.
It didn't have the fucking heavy bloom and shit that Oblivion had, and like Morrowind had it too.
Yeah, and that was one of my favorite parts about just walking around places and looking at everything. Like, oh man, it looks nice. Like the graphics weren't like amazing, but it looks nice. Like everything looks nice.
I really liked the DLCs because they took you to colorful places. Like one of them takes you to
You're talking about the Oblivion DLC, right?
No, I'm talking about Skyrim DLC.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Oblivion DLC was really good. But they probably take you to the same places then, or something.
Yeah, it's somewhere similar. It's the place where fucking Sheogorath and shit is. So yeah, it's like that shit. That I had the same problem. I felt like it was too many fucking browns and grays everywhere.
Yeah, just grays and darks and cloudy, everywhere smoky. And
yeah, it's not like bright and pretty nature and shit.
You're talking about Skyrim?
Yes,
yeah, we are. I was talking about how I didn't really like Oblivion's like the last like RPG I was like really into and like I played, and I didn't even play Skyrim that much. Like I played it, but not like I never beat it. I never played an insane amount, and yeah. So yeah,
I played Fallout New Vegas. That was like the last RPG I played, and I liked it because I had no idea what I was doing.
Right on. Yeah, I saw that game. I'm sure I'd like it too. I'm like, man, Fallout looks cool. But people were saying they were putting over 100 hours into it. And I'm like, I don't want to play a game that long. I don't want to do that. And so I just stopped playing games.
I just learned how bad I was at it. Like, I had no idea what I was doing for, like, the entire game. And I had a great time. Like, I remember, I was so low leveled at the end of the game, and I was trying to like steal a piece of paper off someone's desk, and like I just kept quick saving and throwing grenades all over this room until the right person in the room died. And like it took like 20 times, but it finally worked. And then like the piece of paper I wanted was gone actually, and I was like, damn, this will never work. And then the papers like flew away from the explosion, and I found it. It's like so much like dumb random shit happened because I didn't even know what I was doing.
That's funny. Yeah, I never really played New Vegas. I always hear that that's the good one.
It's the only one I played.
Yeah, I always hear that's the best Fallout. And that's like a lot of people say that's like the only good one. The other ones, the other new ones suck. I didn't like Fallout 3, but it's been years since I played that. But I know that when I first played it forever ago, I didn't like it. But I know that like after that, at some point, I played it again, and I did like beat it, and I just thought it was okay. But I just kind of like blasted through the fucking quests and shit. Like I didn't like do a lot. And then I know I played Fallout 4. I feel like I played it for like 5 hours and then just never played it again. Like, and I don't even remember not liking it. I remember playing it and be like, oh, this is all right. And then one day I just went, I don't want to play it. And then I just never played it again. And like, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like missed out on a lot of those games when they were big, but like in like 2017, I just kept buying 360 games because they're like $5.
Yeah.
And I bought like Skyrim, Oblivion, some Fallout games, some Dark Souls. I guess I bought like the Dark Souls that everybody hates.
What, like Dark Souls 2?
Yeah, I bought Dark Souls 2.
That's funny.
And I like played it and I was too scared, so I turned it off instantly.
Nice.
Dark Souls 2 is fucking weird because I've only ever tried to play it one time, and I was just immediately like like just the way I moved, I was immediately like, oh, I hate this. I don't know what it is either. There's something about like the way people move and like it feels in Dark Souls 2 where I'm like, it doesn't feel like 1 or 3 and I hate it. Like it's this weird in between because I played 2 after I'd already played and beaten 1 and 3. Oh no, I've never beaten 1. I forgot.
Oh no.
I've never beaten Dark Souls 1. I never finished it. But I did beat 3.
I have it on Switch, but I don't want to play it.
I wanted to get it for Switch, but I've just never bothered because I would like to play it and finish it because I played it a lot. Like, that's the thing. Like, I didn't finish the game, but I had a lot of hours in it because I would just play it a lot. Like, I would just kind of run around and do shit in it. I just never finished, like, the main quest line necessarily. But, yeah, I played, like, a fucking ton of that shit. I just remember it was a game where I was like really impressed at how high my numbers like were and my hours, and then I was like, oh, I'm like halfway through the game. Like I had like done so much shit that wasn't main shit.
I feel like it's like too scary to me. I think I don't like games that are scary.
What do you mean like scary? Do you mean I'm interpreting that as
scares me. I don't know. It's like it's dark and there's monsters that are gonna kill you.
It do be dark and there are monsters that will kill you.
Yeah, it sounds like you like nothing about the game then. I don't know why you played it.
I remember when Joey Z played Silent Hill 1. That was like the funniest shit that I ever seen in my life. Like, I still think about that. Because I was so into Silent Hill, and I was like, you gotta play this like real cautious, and he just like had that pole and just ran through the whole game. Like he was just always running.
I had shit to do. See, if I was on the Jurassic Park island, I would simply run everywhere, get everything done, and get off the island. That's how I treated Silent Hill. If I was stuck in Silent Hill, I would simply sprint to everywhere and everything I had to do, get it done as fast as possible, kill a couple things, and get the fuck out of there.
That's a problem with most games, that they don't let you run in them.
Everybody wastes so much time in every game. Everybody acts like you gotta hang out and do stuff. No, fuck that. Run, do it, leave. I think maybe that's what I like about Dragon Quest II is that every little, like, you... in the first act of the game, they just mentioned the big bad guy by name only, like 6 times maybe. I would mostly forget about him. Because it just doesn't really come up. And then a bunch of shit happens and the game really changes and shit. And then you still go back to not really hearing about him that much. Because it's really, it's like fucking... Oh, shit. It's like Dragon Ball. It's just a bunch of mini adventures. Like, you're always doing the big overarching thing. But that's kind of in the background. Because what you're really doing is just going to towns and, hey, we have a problem here. This is what's going on here, and you meet people and you find out the problem and you solve it. Every like town is like its own story, kind of. Yeah, it's cool. Its own thing. So I'm never getting bored because I'm never just focusing on one thing. I just go to a town. Hey, I fixed it. Cool, I'm done. I go to the next town. And it's just that over and over, and I've been doing it for 55 hours, and I'm still not fucking bored. Like, they just keep... And now they're sending me back to places I've already been, which is different. They didn't do that before, but now I think I've been everywhere, so I can only go back to places.
Yeah.
But no, that's been kind of fun too because everything changed, and so some places are totally different now. And like yesterday, I just stopped doing main shit, and I just like went to some towns and like, man, I haven't been here in like fucking 20 hours. Like, what's this place like, and what can I do here? And like, oh, this place had the casino. Oh, they have poker. I forgot. And fucking I go and I play poker and I'd fucking mess around with it. I got the fucking jackpot on the big slot machine and got like a fucking bazillion coins and like yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's smart of them, like to switch you between different towns and then they're like, oh, okay, now we'll set you back and like
like every
you
town
go through the game again pretty much.
Every town is different. Every town has like a different aesthetic to it. People have different accents in every town. That's one of my favorite parts of the game is just going to all the places and hearing their stupid ass accents. because it's always a combination of like a couple accents. So it doesn't really she sounds kind of French, but kind of not. Like it's shit like that where people kind of sound like something, but it's mixed with like another accent or two. So it like muddies it up and you can never really pin what anybody's accent is. Yeah, no, that, I think I cracked the code. I think it keeps me engaged because it's just a bunch of mini adventures, and I feel like fucking Goku.
Yeah.
I just keep showing up, fixing problems, getting the fuck out of there. And then it keeps me interested in short term, but I'm also interested in all the long term stuff. But they don't burn me out on it or make me think it's stupid because they just never show it to me. They do a really good job of making me not realize how dumb shit is because they just don't talk about it or bring it up. And if something is dumb in a town, I don't care because I'm going to be gone in an hour anyway. Like, even if I find places and things or people I hate, they're probably going to go away in like 30 minutes when I finish this up, and I won't see them again maybe ever. So, like, it just doesn't matter. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe I cracked the code. It's because it's Dragon Ball.
Yep.
I already knew it was kind of because it's Dragon Ball, but no, it's because it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's what you like already.
Yeah, it's just a little adventure where I go find out how many friends I have. Yeah, man, I wish that Domino was here just so I could talk about Dragon Quest with him because he's the only person I know that's played and beat that Dragon Quest. I just keep randomly like bothering him about it. Like I just come online and just like at him like I'm doing this in Dragon Quest. That's wild. I just keep trying to make him talk to me about it.
I think Dragon Quest has like a really good charm because like anyone that is a Dragon Quest fan is like super into it. And like I played Dragon Quest Builders like 1 and 2, and those are the only ones I played. And even those, like, there's something about them that even captured my like
there's
dead
something
heart.
about Dragon Quest. Like I don't know what it is, and I'll tell you what it ain't. The music. Let me complain.
I like the music.
The songs be pissing me off.
I fucking hate almost all of the music in Dragon Quest XI. Like, it's so I think what really is the worst about it is it feels like there's only like 6 fucking songs. And I'm 55 hours in, and I have heard the Overworld song so much that I hated it. Bella was complaining, like, man, this song's fucking annoying. I know. Dave would come in and just start, like, he'd just make the noise because it's like, it just happens and it won't stop. And I hated it. It was so loud and annoying. And I felt like 50 hours in, I was like, this loop feels like it's shorter than ever. I feel like this song is
feels so short now.
Yeah, the song feels like it's 30 fucking seconds now.
It just blasts through the entire song. Man, every part's in.
Yeah, it just keeps going. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then I found out there's actually a free DLC that adds, you can literally change the Overworld song to one from an old Dragon Quest game.
Oh, nice.
Which I've never played old Dragon Quest games, so I was like, oh, cool. I don't know that song. Let's go. Put on the old song. Oh my fucking God. It's so much better. So I haven't heard a lot of old Dragon Quest music, so I don't know that much about it. But I am a little bit aware of its like compositional themes and stuff because it's all been made by one guy the whole time. So a lot of it kind of has similar feels to it. Not only because it's the same series, but it's literally the same guy who's done it the whole time. He has a really weird sense of chord progressions where he does this thing a lot where he just it's just like an ascending or descending chord progression. Like, and that's literally it. Like, just a chord progression that's just da 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 or da 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 da, and he just goes up and down and stuff happens. And I'm like, that annoys the shit out of me. It happens in a lot of his songs. It even happens in the old one I put in. The old Overworld theme still had shit like that. So I'm like, oh, this is just how he makes songs. Like, it's just a thing he does. It's one of his, like, motifs. I think that the compositions in Dragon Quest XI, for the most part, are ass. The fucking song that plays in most dungeons is, like, the worst fucking song in the world. It's the horns are so ugly. It sounds like they're playing in different keys. It's just like discordant, like horn. It's so ugly. and the loop feels so short. And I hate the song that plays in most towns because it has a loud ass ascending chord thing where they just go da na 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 na. That it literally, I'm not exaggerating. That is verbatim how the song goes, and I hate it. It's so stupid.
That's how I felt in Builders too.
The
I was
music,
like, these songs are like emotionally exhausting me.
yeah,
I would like turn the volume
they're
down.
so
actually.
bombastic. The songs just be yelling at you, and I'm like, dog, I'm walking. Like, it's so annoying. That the Dragon Quest, like, I don't remember which number it is. I think it's like 8 or something like that. That they added that overworld theme, and I could switch to that one. It's not all fucking loud. It's like some nice, like, quiet, calm strings and shit. Like, it's so preferable. Cause fucking, I hated going to the overworld, and every time I'd step out, the first note is, bah, bah! And I'm like, why? Like, bro, all I did was walk out. Like, and I couldn't fucking stand that song. I'm so glad I'm done hearing it. I like the battle theme. I've mostly heard that song a bunch for hours and hours and hours, and I'm still not sick of it. I still like the battle theme, so that's nice. Other than that, there's maybe like 2 other songs that I've heard where I think they're good. Like, I hate most songs I hear in most places at Dragon Quest. Like, the fucking composition sucks. That I cannot wait until the old ass man who makes Dragon Quest music dies, because when they give that shit to a young man, oh man, that will be lit. Because he has cool motifs and ideas. I'm like, if someone took the feel of this Dragon Quest music but added good composition and ideas to it, shit could be lit. So God, we got to get rid of that 90 whatever the fucking year old dude. And we need to get a good fucking young man in there to fucking make some good ass songs.
Right on.
I don't know which I'm more riled up about, how much I hated Jurassic Park or how mad I was about Dragon Quest music. I feel like every week now on this podcast I keep getting louder. I don't know how that happened, but every week now I feel like I've been yelling more and more.
You gonna heat it?
Yeah, I'm just getting heated on the podcast now.
Yeah.
I remembered something about Jurassic Park 2 that might make it fun. So, all I remember from that movie is there's like a part, like a lot of the movie, they're like in an RV or something, and it gets like almost knocked off a cliff, and just like a bunch of the movie is them just like all almost dying off a cliff.
They're just on the cliff most of the movie?
They're just hanging on the cliff. And I think they're like, I don't know, I don't remember anything else, but I remember it was so scary.
I feel like I had to see this now I think about it. I remember an RV, them being in it.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I feel like I have to have seen this one. I know I've seen all
like the dinosaurs like knocking it around while they're just like in the Grand Canyon almost or something crazy like that.
So in Jurassic Park 2, did they just get rid of the like main guy and girl, and now it's just Jeff Goldblum adventure?
I don't know.
I think there's new people and Jeff Goldblum.
Really?
I haven't seen it in 20 years.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think I've ever seen it, so I have no idea. But man, that's funny. They just get rid of main guy and main girl, who, I mean, don't matter. They had no charisma, and I don't remember them anyway.
Yeah, they don't have names anyways.
Yeah, no, I genuinely...
They put 2 lead characters, no names.
Literally, while watching the movie, I kept thinking, like, what is her name? And then I felt like somebody would yell it sometimes, and I'd be like, I don't know what they said. And then that'd be it.
Yeah,
I just remember
lot of
Alan
whispering.
Grant.
Man.
The
Fucking...
Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo's lit, though.
Oh, I know I've played that, but I don't remember it. Is it...
It's got a sick-ass soundtrack. The game sucks, though.
Aren't you like in a Jeep and you're like being chased by a dinosaur and it's like fucking it's like that old like Terminator game and shit?
I don't know.
That sounds right, though.
That
I feel like I remember
a
that.
top-down game. It looks like Grand Theft Auto 1.
It's a top
Really?
down?
Oh, okay. I don't remember it then.
Yeah, I don't remember it either. I thought it was like a side game, yeah.
I didn't think it was even
It
side
has, like,
scrolling. I
this-
thought it was one of those things where it's like like you're in the truck and it's like from the front and you're watching the dinosaur chase you towards the screen, and it was one of those things where you have a reticle on the screen and you just shoot at the dinosaur. That's what I'm imagining.
I don't remember that. Yeah, no, I remember a front scrolling game.
That's what I remember for the Terminator game.
Oh, okay,
So,
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, I don't know.
Same game.
Yeah, the whole games were the same back then as they are now.
Yep.
Might be a PlayStation game.
PlayStation ain't got no games, cuz.
wait, a PlayStation game? But how? They ain't make no games for the PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty much out of